See how fun this is? So now we got a sphere, or at least a half sphere, that's a hemisphere by the way, on top of a cylinder. All right, so really what we have is we got a circle, we got a rectangle, which is the lateral area of the cylinder, and then we have a half sphere area. So there's only 3 areas on this one. That's not too bad. I'm going to start with the half sphere on this one. Remember, a full sphere, a full sphere, just like we saw with its formula, it was 4 pi, and then I'm going to show it as radius times radius. But since we're looking at a half sphere, we're going to need to divide that all by 2. And yes, they did give us the radius on this one at 5. So that would be 5 times 5 right there. Plugging this into the calculator, let's see what it gives us. Let's see, where r is the radius. It didn't say to round this. We'll say 2 decimal places, okay? So while we could write this in terms of pi, we're not going to worry about that. 4 pi times 5, all divided by 2. So it shows 50 pi, but again, I'm going to go for the decimal answer on this one at 157. And rounding to the nearest hundredth, I got 0.079, so I'm going to make it 0.08. Okay, so that's one of my surface areas right there. That's the half sphere. Now, before I do that rectangle, I'm going to do the circle right there. We'll do it in purple. And this circle, it has a radius, once again, of 5 inches. So the area, and that's a full circle, by the way. The area of that circle is going to be pi times the radius, 5, times the radius, 5. So let's see what we get on this one. In my calculator, I get 78.539, so we'll make that 0.54. And there is the second surface on this one. So next up, we have this rectangle that wraps around both the circle and the half sphere. Okay? So to find this area of this rectangle now, we see it has a height of 20 inches. That's very nice. But we need the length of this thing, which is really the circumference of the circle. So we need to find the circumference of that circle, which would be 2 times the radius, which we know is 5, times pi. So what do we get? Typed it in incorrectly. I get 31.415, so I'll make, excuse me, we'll make that 42. That's the length of this rectangle right there. So if I want the area, I'm going to take 20 and multiply it by 31.42. Which is 31.42 times 20, 628.4. And there is my third surface on this shape. Spheres are nice because it's just that one rectangle. Well, to find the total surface area, what I need to do is take these 3 values and add them together. So 157.08 plus 628.4 plus 78.54. And I get 864.02. But again, this is in area, so it's a square value in inches. We did it.